Hello and welcome back. Our next series we'll be moving into formulas in Microsoft Excel. Before we dive in, I would like to establish a few rules. When calculating numbers in Excel, we usually reference a cell and not the content of the cell. This video will describe our options for referencing cells. Before we get started on today's exercise, I would like to discuss the rules. Number 1. Formulas can be entered into a cell or directly into the formula bar. Number 2. Upon entry, the formula will display in the formula bar while the cell will display the results. Number 3. Every formula will begin with the equal sign. This will notify Excel that you are ready to do a calculation. Number 4. Formulas are based on mathematical rules. When executing a formula in Excel, you are basing your formula on the cell reference and not the content of the cell. You can reference a cell based on a single cell. A cell address is where the column and row intersect. It can also be based on an array of cells. This is a continuous group of cells that shares a border. An array is marked by the first and the last cell. Additionally, you can base your formula on a non-contiguous cell reference. This is a group of cells which do not share a border. These cells are calculated by incorporating the control key, as today's video will demonstrate. Okay, so I'm going to begin by doing a single cell reference. Let's begin by placing our mouse inside of cell C3. Let's go ahead and say equal, because we now know that every formula begins with the equal sign. Let's go ahead and select cell B3 and click the enter button. And so now C3 is referencing cell B3. Now as you look up at the formula bar, you will see the formula still resides in the formula bar while the answer resides inside of cell B3. Let's go ahead and do another one. Let's place our mouse inside of cell C4 this time. Let's go ahead and say equal. Let's go ahead and select the neighboring cell, which is cell B4, and let's go ahead and say enter. Okay, so again, let's look at our formula bar, and you will see cell B4 is being referenced in the formula while the cell address retains the actual answer. Now let's do one more, but this time we'll do an actual math equation. Let's go ahead and say equal, and let's go ahead and select cell B5. Let's click the plus sign and select cell B6. Okay, now see, this is also an example of referencing a single cell because it's not grouped. Let's go ahead and say enter, and that leaves you with 7. Okay, so those are your examples of how to reference a single cell. Next, we'll do an array of cells. Let's begin by placing our mouse inside of cell E9. We're going to use the sum key for this result. Let's go over to the Autosum. Let's say home. Let's go to the editing group. Let's get the drop down from Autosum, and let's just go ahead and say sum. Okay, so now as you look up at your formula bar, you will see an array of cells. The first and the last cell marks the actual array. So E3 will be the beginning of the array, while E8 is the end of the array. So let's go ahead and say enter. So as you can see, the answer for this problem is 37. Okay, and next we'll do a non-contiguous reference. Let's begin by placing our mouse inside of cell F9. Let's go to the Home tab. Let's get the sum drop down. We're going to do the same thing that we did for the array reference, but this will be on a non-continuous basis. So let's begin by selecting cell F3. Let's hold the control key down, select F5. Continue to hold the control key, select cell F7. Again, hold the control key, select cell F8. Let's take it a step further and let's go ahead and select cell Let's go ahead and say enter, and our answer is 32. So that is your example how you will do a single cell reference, an array reference, as well as a non-continuous reference. Okay? And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this lesson. We'll dive deeper into these examples as we move further into the program. Congrats on completing this video and on your commitment to learning Excel. Be sure to save your work and then pat yourself on the back. You are doing an awesome job.